We're going to look at these in just a second. I'm going to show you the other ones. Okay, the backing is the same on the other one. Look at this. How vibrant is that? Oh, I'm in love already. Oh, we've got, she calls herself Granny. Any one of the sizes that we're going to put on the website. You guys are absolutely amazing. I've been to the post office box and I have a little bit of a haul to share with you. So number one, let's look at this. I didn't realize that the priority mail came in a box this size, but that's a good size. We're going to look at these in just a second. I'm going to show you the other ones. So 3 people sit in blocks. I think that's wonderful. Like I'm saying, you guys are just absolutely wonderful. But I got to show you, I'm really excited to open up this one. Let me explain something before I start getting into showing you what all has come in the mail. One thing is the sizes. So I've been Googling a little bit and I found some common charity quilt sizes. I'm going to put that on the website. So just good reference tool for us so that whenever we're looking at designing a quilt, we can figure out what size we want it. You can do teeny, because there are toddlers and babies and even babies inside of an incubator that we can provide quilts for. And some of those are on a transplant waiting list, unfortunately. We also need to consider the style of the quilt. Like this one just seems to scream a little bit older person, right? Like maybe anything from 8 to 19, not 0 to 8, you know what I mean? So we would want to make this one bigger or maybe for a wheelchair lap size. So that's going to be on the website. And also regarding this one, I think we need to wait about doing anything to it until we get some more blocks in to see if we get any more that will fit in here before I start force fitting something I already have. And on that topic, I have something wonderful to share. Vicki contacted me and she is donating some fabrics that will probably go with this. We're pretty sure. So I should be getting that in the next day or two. So in the next video, we'll have some fabrics that are specific for this quilt. I think that's a lovely thing. So y'all may want to put a comment down below that says, hey, Vicki, you rock. And if any of you want to send some donations for not just blocks, please also consider sashing and backing and batting. So we're going to need it for all these quilts. In the next video, we're going to look at some other quilts from some of these other block groupings that we have. We're going to start grouping things. But this is where we are right now. So there's a sweet note in this one. Dawn, here are the promised quilts. You hear that? Quilts. I'm sorry for the delay. I had to do some box shifting to find one that would work. Thank you for all efforts in promoting this amazing cause. Happy stitching, peace, love, and light. And this is from a woman named Zoe, and her YouTube channel is Autumn Piper. So you are awesome, Zoe. Thank you very much. I haven't even seen it yet, and I'm so grateful. And on the topic of that she mentioned in here about having to shift boxes, so I got Jody's quilt sent off to her, and I took a priority mail medium size to the post office, and it was going to be like $19.13, I think is the amount, if I had used that priority mailbox. And I asked the lady at the desk and said, pretend this is, a brown box that's got Amazon written all over it, that I am sending this in. Tell me what it would cost. And it would have been $13. The exact same box in, brown, normal box. And you know what? I took that home and I found a box and I put it in that, and that's what got sent to her. So I saved her $6. So keep that in mind. Like this quilt, this complete quilt was sent for $15.40. And it feels kind of heavy. I wonder if there's more than one in here. Yeah, it says quilts. It says quilts. So I'm going to go to the other table to look at our blocks. At first, let's look at these quilts. This is like Christmas, guys. This is absolutely like Christmas. Oh, how fun. Okay, the backing is the same on the other one. Look at this. How vibrant is that? Oh, I'm in love already. Oh, we've got frogs. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to hang this up so y'all can see it. Let me get it right side up. First, real quick, this is our back. Isn't that great? It's hard to get it big so y'all can see it, but that's our... Oh my gosh, I think there are ducks in this. I think that's the duck here. I see duck feet. Yeah, I think there are ducks in this quilting. I can't tell everything that's in there, but how fun. Now just look at that. I'm going to get out of your way so you can see it. Isn't that fun? For you beginner quilters out there, this is not hard. I mean, like this is a rectangle with a square. This is a long rectangle and square. You put that together, you put a full, full piece here with no piecing and duplicate that here. And then this is what you get. And then you take this fabric and put it on your border. Isn't that fantastic? It's just fun. Just fun, fun, fun. I love it. Let's see if the other one is a duplicate. It might be. The backing is the same. It's a little different. Oh, is pieced together the same way? Let me see if it's directional before I hang it up. If anything, it might be directional this way. I think this one is directional horizontally. Let me see. We have another completed quilt. So we have 5 tops ready to quilt now, and we've got 2 finished quilts. I mean, this project's moving along thanks to you guys. That's exciting. So this is like fireworks, and I think that's really fun. It's fireworks in a garden, but it's pieced exactly the same. So this is just a square, one big square, rectangle and a square, long rectangle, rectangle and a square. And then you just alternate them. I think it's fantastic. It's awesome. Awesome, awesome. You know what I love about these is that they're just fun. Like if you're on a transplant waiting list, you want things to lift your spirits, I'm guessing. That's probably a little bit easy to get inside your own head and kind of worry and stress and deal with your symptoms and everything. You need something that kind of lifts your spirit. And there's also something to be said for a quilt that's going to make you feel warm and comfortable and safe and calm. And so there's places for that too. But these are lively, and I hope they go to somebody who appreciates that too. That's a part of this project we've yet to figure out, is what that disbursement looks like, how someone is picking, does this teenager get this one or does this adolescent get this one? I don't know how much we can control that part of it, but we're not there yet. But when we get to that, we're going to be discerning about that. I promise you that. Let's take a look at our blocks now. I think I need to go to the table to open these so that you can be positioned directly above where I'm setting them. I think that'll give you a better view. Would you look at this? These all came from Glenda from Albany, Georgia. Was it Glenda? Is that right? She calls herself Granny, which I love. My grandma name is Omi, O-M-I. So there's a note. I'm going to read that really quickly. But before I forget, go in the comments and tell Autumn Piper, bravo. Those quilt donations were a wonderful gift to this project. Dawn, Barry from Barry Quilts sent me your YouTube channel. Love the idea of making quilts for transplant patients. So here are my blocks. The large ones are shoe fly blocks, which are 12.5 inches. The pinwheel blocks are just made from the cutoffs when making the shoe fly blocks. Cool. Hope you can use them. Thanks for this opportunity to help. Can't wait to see what you do with them. You are so creative. Thanks, Glenda, aka Granny from Dalton, Georgia. That's awesome. You guys are making me feel like, $1 million. Okay, we're going to look at these individual blocks in just a second. I'm going to start with them on top and just pull them one away. That way I know they're lined up in the framed up in the camera properly. That's fun. That's very fun. Very, very fun. Oh, no. Something tells me these two might go together. I think this is starting a completely different group. Oh, would you look at that? This is some of the same fabric that Barry used. So this may very well go with the one that Barry used in his blocks. But if I remember correctly, his didn't use like the stronger saturated colors beside it. So it may or may not go with it just because it has some of the same fabric. But we'll figure that all out together. Oh, look at that. What is that snowman's name? I'm sorry, I can't recall. But those are fun. And I love it's blue and orange. She's from Georgia. Do believe blue and orange is the Georgia Bulldogs. but I'm not a football person, so I could be wrong. Fabulous. These are fun. And who is this character? Y'all will have to tell me because I just don't know. Oh, Paw Patrol. Yes. I don't know the name of the character, though. Okay, here we go for our scientists out there. I could see this being great for either gender, boy or girl, 4 to, 19. This is fabulous. Oh, I love it. We got our asteroids chasing our dinosaurs. Sorry. That's funny to me. Look at that. Thank you, Granny. You're fantastic. I love it. I love it. You got our dragonflies. That's awesome. Now we've got a little bit of this guy. I don't know who this character is. It says, oh, just Red Dog. Yes. Fabulous. It's going to be fun. And we've got a little bit of Toy Story in here. Toys at Play. Coco Melon. Good Pups. A little bit of all the fun stuff. Got a little princesses on here. True to Your Heart. Oh, I can't think of her name either. I'm really terrible at names, period, much less character names. Love the unicorn. How fun. How fun. Wonder Woman. 2 of them for Wonder Woman. These are great. Thank you, Granny. Oh, and then here are her individual squares. We can use these for fillers. That's great. Yay. These will be great fillers. Move through these quickly for you. Aren't they great? Love how scrappy this one is. That's resourcefulness. That one's pretty loose woven right there. That's neat. Awesome. More of our planets. Red Dog and Wonder Woman. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, this stack is from Tracy Roos. Now I want to point out something. She put hand cancel on here. So I recommend you do that for any of your blocks that you're sending in something soft, whether it's an envelope like this or it's an envelope like this one. What that means is it's not going to be processed through the machine and things get squashed. It's going to be, someone has to hand do it. So it's supposedly it's going to be handled more gently. This is Tracy Ruth. I found your channel through Berry Quilts and wanted to send a few blocks for the Avery Quilts project. The Minecraft block is a tad short of 12 and a half, so maybe someone can make it work. Sorry, but I have limited tools while my craft room is under repair. Oh, so sad. I understand that because it took me forever to get this studio put together. Best of luck with the project, and I will mail more blocks when I'm able. Your quilty friend, Tracy Ruth. Tracy Ruth, thank you very, very much. Okay, how do I get in this? Minecraft. I think some of these might go with some of the ones that Granny sent. How fun is that? Talking about interjecting some happy into a child's life. These will do it. Those are great. Fantastic. I love them. Nice and happy. Nice and happy. And these come from Miss Carolyn from Rhode Island. Oh, have fun. Fun, fun, fun. Love it. Love it. All right, these are just giving me a lot of thoughts, a lot of creative juices flowing at the moment. I'm eager to get to the next step, and that is to go through the ones that we got last week, the ones that Vicki sent as well, and then the ones that we got today, and then start subdividing, grouping them, putting them on the wall, and let's take a look at everything and see how close we are to creating a quilt, any one of the sizes that we're going to put on the website. I'm going to try to do that this weekend, so by the time you're getting this video, it might already be up. You can go and take a look and see if I've already done it or not. But we will have an idea of how many quilts are in progress, right? And then I will update, before the next video, I will update to the chart so we know what we're missing. If we have enough blocks for a quilt A, what is then missing? Do we need the sashing, or does it not need any sashing? You know, maybe it doesn't need sashing, or does it need backing or batting? And then prioritizing which ones are going to be done next. So we'll go through the list and do all that. So stay tuned. I'm planning on releasing all of our Avery quilt videos on Mondays, and that's just because on Fridays I like to end my week by going through all the blocks and doing my recording then, the videoing of them at that time. It's just a nice way to end the week. Thank you all for being the wonderful contributors that you are to Avery Quilts Project, and I just can't wait to see where we're going with this. Thanks for being here. I hope you're enjoying moving the needle in your studio, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.